This is a horror game and it is not intended to audiences. Please visit the website back blah 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 if you need a full list of the content warning. Select the picture contain the feature imagine effect as well as the parallax effect that on a rare occasion can cause motion sickness in players. If either of those cause health issue for you, you can disable them in the game performance. Ha! Nice try. Dar, salut găsi, aici e N și bine v-am regăsit la încă un live frumos pe canalul meu cu acest joc minunat care nici de cum m-am speriat când am început să rulez jocul și mi-a părut chestia asta în față. Nu, e ceva normal. Dați-mă un pic că mai știu cum făceam asta, alt tab? Nu, alt tab face asta. Whatever horror you may... scuze, am dat de mai încolo. Whatever horror you may find in those dark places, have heart and see them through. There are no permanent ending. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspective on a new beginning. Huh? This is a love story. Oh, bine v-am regăsit la Slay the Princess. Da. Când viața îți dă horror, ce faci? O horomonadă? Mă rog, nu știu ce vreau să zic aici. 2 secunde că mă deranjează tare rău de tot să văd asta că nu e în full screen. Ha! Are cineva idee cum intră în meniu? Accesibilitate, oare? Deja vu? Ha? Deja vu sans? La ce se referă? High contrast text enable. Disable! Nu vreau așa ceva. Line text size scaling. Line space scanning. What? Self voice. Volume drop. Nu, vreau să fie cât mai tare. Return. Ok. Fă așa. Ha? Nu se poate. Preferențe. La preferențe? Full screen. Așa da. Așa da. Așa. On. Visible cum menu on. Scene text? What? What do you mean? After choice translation. Ok, volumul maxim și full screen. Și întrebarea mea e cât de bine milia ăsta sau nu milia ăsta. Că de obicei milia câteodată nu, e 50-50 câteodată. Display capture. Dezactivate. Mi l-a dat. Și nu mi l-a dat, normal. De ce nu mi-l iei? Întrebarea mea, mi-l iei dacă îl pun pe full screen application? Până la urmă e full screen. Nu mi-l ia specific window. What the fuck? Întâmplă ceva cu ăsta, dintr-o dată au vrut să iei mai mult. Slay the Princess. Așa mi-l ia. Dacă dau specific window. Ok. Bun. Avem specific window și avem Slay the Princess. God damn it, e foarte cald astăzi. Când au zis că e 34 de grade la umbră, nu glumeau oamenii ăștia. Am vrut să vă explic legat de jocul ăsta și cred că am făcut căsel mic pe mine. What the fuck? În fine, no. Ideea următoare, este un joc cu multe ending-uri, deși zicea că nu există ending, există numai the beginning. Cumva fața ei se modifică, what the fuck? În timp ce stăm în meniu. nu mă da să întreb. Și este un joc psiholo, nu știu cum, game. No. Și tot să omor prințesa și se pot întâmpla foarte multe chestii. No. Ideea următoarea. Eu astăzi aveam de gând să joc... eu astăzi aveam de gând să joc Asterigos. The Curse of Asterigos, în fine, cu Hilda. Dar... m-am uitat aseară la un live cu ce joc minunat. Știam de jocul ăsta că a ieșit de mult timp și am zis, multe ending-uri, am mai jucat jocuri din astea. Dar oricum mie îmi plac asta cu multe ending-uri, adică ați văzut că joc Andrew and Lelei și îmi place foarte mult Andrew and Lelei. No, și mie îmi plac jocurile astea cu multe ending-uri. Trebuie să mai găsesc să văd pe internet unde mai este. Știu că era ceva legat de eroi și puteai să faci multe ending-uri și la un moment dat te băteai cu autorul sau developerul, no, care el îți comanda tu să fii rea că tu ești overlord-ul, dar de fapt ea vrea să devină prietenă cu fata care o furat-o, zic și așa, o răpit-o. No, și fata care o răpit-o trebuia să aștepte erou, dar fata care o răpit-o vrea să fie împreună cu overlord-ul, deci nu știu, eu interesant, dar nu mă amintesc cum se numește ăla. Era fain, no. Și e felul următor, m-am uitat la ăsta, acum nu vă mint, să nu ziceți că păi tu deja știi toate ending-urile, că tu te-ai uitat, că nu știu ce. Nu m-am uitat la tot, am văzut numai un ending și era good ending, scria la un moment dat pe o hârtie și vă arăt cum se face good ending, dar de acolo am zis du-te mă că e super fain și ceva, fac în felul următor, îl opresc. Nu mă mai uit la ăsta și mâine am de gând să joc. De-aia, am de gând să jucăm ăsta, nu știu cât o să jucăm, că cam vreau să și ajung să cumpăr o pâine, să mă duc să ajung la film. Deci undeva pe la 3:30, 4 fără un sfert, cam așa, încheiem. Time out. No. Să nu uit să-mi pun telefonul la încărcat, că eu să am nevoie foarte mult de telefon. No. Și... dacă mai am timp, stare și chef, o să mai fac încă un live la 9 sau 10 seara, cât o fi 9:30, 10 seara, ca să puteți să ne uităm frumos la continuare din ăsta. Ideea următoare, dacă cumva îmi place foarte mult ăsta, fac al doilea episod. Dacă nu-mi place așa de mult ăsta, poate jucăm Asterigos. Depinde. Sau dacă nu, Asterigos, dați pe mâine. Nu mă judecați, ăsta e sirop de brad. Puteți să ziceți voi orice vreți voi că este, dar asta e sirop de brad. No. Și hai să mergem mai departe, să vedem despre ce e vorba în povestea asta. Mă rog, o să fac primul ending ăla care l-am văzut și eu pe internet. Înainte de asta, stai să pun ăsta la încărcat. Uai, ce caldă-i să mă bată sfântul. Mai aici, m-am gândit la ceva, știu cum să fac una evantai. Factura mea neplătită de la electrică. Parcă e altceva. Perfect. Bun. Bun. Factură de la... Bun. O să salvăm, că se poate face multe saving-uri. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. Ok. Un lucru îmi place. Că... Q? Zice Q, to save. Asta e O? Hello. Hello. Vreau să știu dacă Q e de... să vezi. Quick save! Nice! Dacă dau save, ce se întâmplă? Ok, bun! Perfect! Există și quick save și există și save. Și quit load? Cum adică cum? Loading will lose your progress? Ah, ok, bine. Oh, oh, și se mișcă chiar un pic imaginea. Oh, nice. Și asta ne-a plăcut foarte mult pentru că în jocurile astea de obicei care au multi-ending-uri nu au narator și tot te apuci tu să citești și dacă-s din alea cu poveste lungă, de ce se întondoi? Asta-i drept. Așa. De-aia nu prea o să-mi placă. Și acum cum încă ceva. Sunt într-o situație în care asterigos, aș vrea să renunț un pic, adică numai chiar să fac live și să vedeți și voi alea 3 ending-uri. Nu ne cumpărăm nici DLC-ul, am de gând să renunț un pic, să aștept o lună, două, când mi se mai face dorul ca să mai pot juca. Și m-am uitat, tot așa, ieri eram pe un alt live și m-am uitat că un youtuber de-a meu preferat a început să joace înapoi jocul Valheim și s-au făcut foarte multe modificări în jocul Valheim. N-am mai jucat de atunci, când am făcut ultima oară live. Și am de gând să mă reapuc, că m-a apucat dorul. Nu știu dacă o să fac live, nu știu, mă mai gândesc, văd. Dacă o să mi se pare interesant și o să zic că o să fac live, poate o să fac live după ce îmi fac armură de copper, când mă duc în mlaștină. Așa măcar să avem și noi. Că la început vă dați seama că e plictisitor, te duci, sari, înveți și tu să faci ceva, na. Ești util, practic. De-aia mă mai gândesc. Oh, ce cald e! Oh! Așa, și părul meu, blana mea să-mi usuc. În fine, mergem mai departe. Așa, eu nici nu l-am ascultat pe narrator. You're in the party in the woods and the end of the part of the cabin in the basement of the... Așa.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Acum o să fiu de partea naratorului, ca să pot să fac good ending și așa că... Desigur, man! Ceea ce zici tu e adevărat! Huh? The end of the world? What are you talking? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she going to end the world is because she locked up? What the fuck? Chiar sunt foarte multe întrebări. Killing a princess seems kinda bad. Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? What the fuck? Do I get some sort of reward from doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet! I have always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution. Silent. Turn and leave. Bă, mi se pare asta. Oh, ok, telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Oare pot să pun? Există auto...
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Băi, dar nu pot să dau mai tare. Mie mi se pare că e cam încet. Să e de la...
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
N-ai problemă.
Don't believe a word she says.
Cu siguranță, naratorule, sunt de partea ta. Până la urmă, titlul jocului este Slay the Princess. Și ce suntem noi, de fapt? Criminali! Și ce trebuie să facem noi? Slay the Princess. Simplu. Simplu ca bună ziua.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to
voice of
save
the hero?
princesses, not slay them.
What? You're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Stai un pic. Eu reprezint și vocea naratorului și vocea eroului? Press the cabin. Da, ignore him. Și sunt idiot. Mă întreb dacă o să am mai multe voci.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Ok, ar trebui să țin minte asta.
A plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ok, zicea că interiorul cabinei arată foarte interesant. Air stable of the mass of the floor of the wall. Că e miros din ăla de mucegai, știi, ca la cu lemne, ca la o cabină. Așa. Only furniture note, adică singura mobilă care este o măsuță care se află cu, zicea că un not. Only furniture, așa. Of note is a play. Care îmi dau seama că e acolo. Please, the table, please, the table. Da. The blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Enter the basement. Da.
You take the blade from the table. It'll be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Exact, domnule. Enter the basement. Nu mi frică, da, aici.
The door to the basement.
Hello! I'm going to kill you!
Illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Am uitat că se mișcă ăsta. La un moment dat s-a mișcat de singur.
A hint of rot filtering from the ancient.
Mâna mea are un cuțit! La cursor.
Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Ai dreptate.
Carries up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Pizza! Ați comandat pizza?
Sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Hi! Just checking in on you. I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
That is
hero.
Good luck, hero. Deci până la urmă vocea aia e nu văd ce mea interioară, cum îi zice? Păi fa vocea interioară sau cum îi zice?
Walk down the stairs.
Oh, uite pe prințesă.
Eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful.
No prea.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Shut up, me. I'm going to kill her.
Focus on the task at hand.
Exact, bravo, mulțumesc naratorule. Am vocea asta idiotă care tot. Nu, încerc să fac desene pe pereți, ca să nu te plictisești. Poți să desenezi câte zile au trecut, să fac din ele ca la închisoare. What? No! Why would you even think? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still you never know. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Încerci să mă manipulezi. S-am văzut șaringanul din ochi. Nu mă vei prinde de data asta.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Shut up, boss. Naratorule, te rog frumos, pune bandaj la vocea mea. Exact. Bravo. Mulțumesc, naratorule.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Da. Mă, hai să salvez totuși partea asta. O să salvez aici alegerea asta, că aici aș putea să... nu! Tight your grip! Jocul se numește Slay the Princess. Și ce facem noi? Omoră prințesa! Până la urmă, cine știe ce diavol malefic sau bestie absolută-i.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Așa. Cum se uită ea speriată. Bă, dacă totuși eu sunt... Am văzut ceva pe internet cu o mână de monstru sau mă transform în monstru. Ce neba?
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Bă, dacă face psihologie inversă, gen, de fapt ea nu are nicio putere, dar face psihologie inversă ca să mă facă să cred că ea e puternică, dar nu-i puternică deloc.
Step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Vreți să vă traduc? Eu pot să vă traduc, mie nu mi-e greu să vă traduc. Așa, fă-i doi pași, așa, strânge bine blade-ul ăla, nu lăsa!
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Am un cuțit, fac pași înainte, tu ești în lanțuri, și gata?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Ce zici tu? E adevărat că până la urmă de ce? Nu e adevărat. Nu e adevărat. Ai un singur lanț. Dacă erai foarte periculoasă, erai izolată de o grămadă de ori, de zeci de mii de uși. Am văzut filme horror. Am văzut ce se întâmplă cu creaturi puternice și supranaturale. Trebuia să ai un cerc acolo, nu știu, voodoo din ăla, de să te sigileze și din alea. Să ai 10.000 de lanțuri, să nu ai un singur lanț. Așa pur și simplu arăți ca cineva care a fost răpită de cineva. Omul, dacă mă plătește bine, așa că nu mă deranjează.
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Da, nu te
She's
cred.
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
End this. Ok. What if she isn't bluffing? Așa, are you sure she not armed? Oh, fuck. Prea multe variante. Așa. I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade? Slay the princess! Am primit butonul! Slay the princess!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Noi te vedeți? Asta mi se pare ca o față de... Am puteri supranaturale.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Wow, ce s-a întâmplat cu mâna mea? De ce am pene? What the fuck? Bă, eu spun la urmă, eu sunt monstru. Acum are logică de ce ar omorâ eroul. Că de fapt nu sunt erou, că sunt criminal. Că sunt monstru. Nu crede că se întâmplă asta, așa?
This is it, isn't it?
În timp ce are cuțitul în inimă.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Da. Spune ce vrei tu, că ești pe care...
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Da.
It's
What the
like
fuck?
She's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Oh.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing.
I'm a
moments
hero.
ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
E cu ochii îndreptați spre mine.
Is it over? Really over?
Taci din gură. Of course it is dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick on her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Mersi, narator. Gata, putem
Your
pleca?
work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind
What the
you.
fuck?
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
What the fuck?
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Ah,
But
okay.
that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Huh?
What happened?
Exact.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
Cum adică far away?
You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Mă, te cred. Te cred. Până la urmă te cred. This is bullshit. Let me out of you. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I would get a bedding and for saving the world.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
Așa-i. Nu-i nevoie să nebunim.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes.
What?
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Îmi dai ceva de mâncare, măcar un computer, ceva, o jucărie, să mă bucur și eu de liniștea asta. Dacă tot stau într-o cabină izolată, în void.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Nu știu. Oh! Explore! Am buton de explore. Ia să-i, 2 secunde. Dau save. Ia, am intrat pe programul care editam. Ups. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy! We are happy! Hell no, do you need idea to get out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. Nu știu. Numai asta trebuie varianta.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Bă, eu mă încred în el. Eu mă încred. Ok, maybe I'm not happy. No, we are happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
S-a dus la culcare vocea mea interioară.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Am înțeles.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist.
Happy.
Forever.
Good ending, you did it, you save everyone. Yay! Created by Tony Harvard. Yay! I'm great! Oh! Yes! I knew I would did it! I knew it! Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh. N-aș fi reușit fără ajutorul banilor mei, portofelului meu. Mulțumesc! N-aș fi reușit fără ajutorul casei acestuia, internetului de la Digi. Cu siguranță nu internetul de la Digi. Pe cine păcălesc eu? Se vorba prinde an expression of organizers here să treacă așa. Join the Discord into the main menu. Ok, hai să dăm load game și să vedem ce se întâmplă. Vreau să iau din versiunea asta în care îmi zice aici dacă sunt fericit sau nu și să zic dezăgioie de narator. Ia să ajung la asta.
Are we really happy?
Și aici, ok, maybe I'm not happy and I'm not just saying that because you are the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Oh,
Though you're probably not going to like it.
oh my god. La ce te referi? Man.
Blade.
No.
We can use the blade to get out of this.
No.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Fucking exact.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Oh, fuck.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Bă, ăla care îmi dă un reason foarte bun care să mă mor sau să trăiesc, e ăla care voi accepta. Vă rog, mai dați reason.
Don't you dare.
Naratorule nu mă convinge. Using the blade, you know, kill us, wouldn't we be dead? Get out of hell. You are right, I didn't like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing unless... mai bine prima variantă, ca asta mi se pare că e...
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Exact. Huh? No?
In a sense,
Oops.
why,
Am dat
but
jos.
looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's
Într-un
absolutely
fel, da.
nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Exact. Parcă ar fi mai rău ca iadul. Ai dreptate?
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That
Better.
little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Dar, naratorule, tu nu ne-ai spus de ce vreau să fiu happy când omor prințesa. Și de ce să fiu aici într-o eternitate? No, m-au convins vocea mea interioară. I will be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. I need to get out. You are right, I didn't...
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Ok, bine.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
No.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time
You
stopped being
ingrate.
anything, you throw open the door to the basement.
Mai
and walk
dezamăgit
down the
naratorul,
stairs.
nu vreau să te mai ascult. M-ai făcut ingrate.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Super.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Pur și simplu.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Mersi, la fel. Chapter 2? The Spectre? Am deblocat un nou chapter.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ala de la
At the end of that
început.
path
Și am rămas
is a
cu
cabin.
memoria. Ce s-a întâmplat?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh my god.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Deci eu am ajuns deci când m-am uitat pe live la care juca, am ajuns numai până la faza în care ne arăta Good Edit, scrie acolo cu hârtia. Oh my god, ce tare. Oh, you bastard, you are for it now. I'm wise to your trick. I'm getting a terrible sense deja vu. Wait, wasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I kill myself. What I'm doing here? Parcă asta e mai logic.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
No.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Mă întreb dacă toate variantele astea ducea la asta, deci chiar nu conta, de exemplu, nu mai era una sau două variante care...
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
Voice of
I'll
Call?
just do it again.
Oh my god, s-a schimbat vocea, nu mai există The Voice of Hero. Ah, bine, și așa, hai să mai facem încă.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Mulțumesc. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should proceed exact?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Te rog.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Uh-huh.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Într-un fel, dar într-un fel nu. Practic tu ce îmi cereai era efectiv să stau la nesfârșit într-o cabană în voidul etern. Ca toată lumea să fie fericită și eu să mor acolo odată cu trecerea anilor.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and you locked us away in an empty void for eternity.
Exact.
So we slew ourselves too.
Exact.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Cum vine asta? Dacă m-ai pus să stau într-o...
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Cumva naratorul își bate joc de vocea rece?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Oh, nu, deci în total am 3 voci acum în capul meu. Plus vocea mea.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh, bine punctat. Eu cred că timpul s-a întors.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Și gen că prințesa ar putea să fie în viață? Nu, mă, frate, e mortă.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her.
Exact.
And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Naratorule, pregătește-te! Venind spre tine!
Just stay focused, will you?
Explore. Let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
Safe. Vreau să dau safe, să văd ce se întâmplă. If anything, the world ended after I saw her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? Who Locul? No, exact.
You just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
She just can? Poftim, asta e singurul răspuns?
That's
Exact.
a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Exact.
Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end.
Exact.
But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her.
After all.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Da.
People locked her in that basement. I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Scuze, I'm an idiot. Dar după ce s-a întâmplat atâta și toată lumea îmi povestește în ureche, cam nu mai ne amintesc ce e asta. Why couldn't they slay her? You are begin... Kanji? What are you telling me? Ha? Kanji? Ce înseamnă Kanji?
Look,
Are
I'm
varianta
not
cu
supposed
oamenii.
to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this.
Oh!
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Oh! Bă, dacă eu sunt alesul... Da, am omorât-o deja, practic ne duce.
I didn't know we were special. Of course we're special.
Îmi place de voice of cold.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Mi-a plăcut.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Exact. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Dai mortă. Proceed the cabin. Aveam și eu varianta că să mă întorc.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Da, pot să zic că
Don't believe a word she says.
am un sens of deja
She
vu.
won't be a problem.
Poate. Proceed the cabin. She won't be a problem because she's dead.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
What the
Soft
fuck?
odor of dirt
Wait,
permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the
glindă.
shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
What do you mean? Here is a window.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Așa, bro. With the hero.
Like
Exact.
I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Bă, și că e același om care face vocile astea trei. Aha. This old cabin is different from last time. Explore. Take the brain. Amândouă sună bine, dar mai bine aș alege că nu numai mirror-ul, că e o grămadă de...
Very different.
Yes? Very different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition.
No.
You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess.
No, mă simt ca Ataru din Re-Zero. Deci nu pot să-mi zici asta. Există o vrăjitoare la mine în inimă care îmi face ca tipul să se întoarcă înapoi.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this. That's because there isn't a mirror.
Pa da,
There's
este.
a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What the fuck? Efectiv eu...
There's definitely a mirror.
Exact. Bravo, voce.
There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body, so we can be done with this.
I want to look myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Oare va schimba asta? Că eu când văd din asta cu scrisul ăsta, de cam tot schimbă. Quick save. Nu, quick save. Iar să dăm. Another save. Așa, hai să văd. I care about whatever I'm being lied to. You are right, it doesn't matter. Remain silent, approach the mirror. No, I care.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
I care less about așa. To lie about the
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Explore, approach the mirror. Take the blade.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a mirror.
This really isn't funny.
Exact.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
What the fuck?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Bă, dar cum arăt, bă? Bă, eu-s monstru, mă! Deja nu mi-e mai frică dacă eu-s monstru.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Am înțeles. Deci, practic, I'm a tembel. Take the blade, pana mea.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
Parcă...
Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust.
Da, arată
You
foarte
can feel
diferit
it
de
settle
data
into your
trecută.
lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Înainte să merg mai departe, mi se pare că calea pe care am ales-o eu, din câte am... Hai să vorbim așa, să fim și noi psihologici, așa cum e naratorul și cum sunt vocile mele interioare. Mi se pare că am ales o cale în care nu-s departe nici naratorului, nu-s departe nici prințesei. E într-o cale care încerc să descoper ca un detectiv, încerc să descoper misterele universului, să înțeleg cum funcționează universul ăsta.
The room below is silent.
Ok.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
Exact.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Bă, eu cred în vocea mea interioară, cea cold. E prietenul meu,
We'll
tovarășul
just
meu.
have to go down and see. As you descend the final step,
He's dead.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Ha! Cine a avut dreptate? Eu am avut dreptate, nu naratorul.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you.
Ha.
Before you have a chance to finish your thought,
What the fuck?
the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
What the fuck? S-a transformat în
And
fantasmă?
finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Tocmai tu zici, naratorule. Tocmai tu zici. Aoleu.
Ghost!
Ghost.
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Exact.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Deja și-am mintit ce s-a întâmplat.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Fac, acum i-am dat puteri de fantomă. Practic acum are și ea puteri supranaturale. Fuck.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again,
Nice.
if we wanted to.
Uite-ți tu, how to play.
Without a
No!
moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Huh. No, vă să colț, ajută-mă.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Ah.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Wow.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Pe mine mă întrebi, habar n-am ce caut aici. În primul rând ești moartă, ești o fantomă, mai poți să mai faci ceva? If I knew I do have to talk you again, I wouldn't have slay you. Nah, nu din astea. I die too and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why I'm different? Why are you different? Stop playing the victim, you are a threat to me last time. Oh, of course I attack you. You are supposed to end of the world. That's why I kill you. Mamă, câte variante. You are dead or least most dead. What are you even do to hurt me? Do you want from me? Okay. Okay, team? I'm out of idea. Bun, asta vreau să leg asta. Slay the princess. Fine. If I can hurt you, then there's save, că e interesant asta. Aoleu, fucking shit. Ok, teams, any idea? Unde e aia?
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very, very real.
What?
Maybe breaking them breaks her.
Îmi place de vocea of the
Or
cold.
maybe burying them would put her to rest. Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin. Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her.
E o fantomă în
We are
pană.
trying.
We are trying. But we are trying. Ce tare e asta, mă, nu mai pot. Ok, I would slay.
You don't look dead, killer.
Ba da, am fost omorât.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Oh.
And you don't feel dead either.
Și acum ce încerci să-mi spui?
She lets go,
Oh, what the
pulls
fuck?
away.
Am dat prea mult.
Fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
Am dat dublu click. E așa.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
I'm more important in what you are.
I've
Nu știu.
tried to live on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Păi ca să stai aici acum, adică.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Practic tu încerci să mă posedezi.
After all, you owe me.
Nu e adevărat. Naratorul e de vină.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Oh.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us?
Us.
If we went along with it? Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Nice. Ia stai. Save! Alte variante. It will be just temporary, right? I still get being controlled. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happened after you leave this place. I was told you'll... Așa, sunt great. Do it. Let the prince possess you. Sir, no!
I see. So that's how it's going to be. That makes me sad. I guess we'll have to fight then.
Ah, super.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your spine, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest.
Da,
It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad?
What the fuck? De ce
Don't
puțin?
let her get to you.
Exact.
Doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that.
Exact.
Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
Hmm? Doamnă, nu mă interesează de viața ta, nu mă interesează de viața naratorului, vreau să aflu misterele universului, de ce se întâmplă asta, de ce sunt monstru, de ce tu ești dintr-o dată o fantomă.
Tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
Da, e adevărat, eu ți-am dat puterile astea.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes?
Voi să yes?
Nothing happens.
Ha!
Are you sure about that? So something should have happened.
Exact, n-ar trebui să mă poseze.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
We're fine. Did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Still, is silent. Poftim, dacă tu faci din astea, fac și eu din astea. What the fuck, shit! Îmi place. Mamă, și câte variante ai. I'm not afraid. Do you miss? Hai că mă uit și eu.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
What? Can be sure if you...
A horrific splintering,
Oh.
the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Oh? She's real now. Oh, silly the princess.
You swing your blade towards her brief incorporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
Nice.
But it's too little, too late.
Oh.
In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart.
Oh.
Thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her?
I don't think so.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
Ah.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Se mai întâmplă și de asta. Chapter 3 the right. Ok, cred că m-a luat varianta
We're on a
care...
path in the wood.
What the
Here
fuck?
we go again.
Exact.
Off to slay her.
Again. Dar nu vi se pare ceva diferit totuși, vocile
The
mele.
deck's stacked, isn't it?
Voice
We
of
kill
the
her, we
cheated.
start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost. We start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of Cosmic busy work?
Cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even.
Great.
Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Tocmai ai zis că, bine, ai venit ador, great, ca și când, oh frate, chiar s-a întâmplat asta.
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
Oh.
And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite
Îmi
tedium.
place că mai am o voce plus.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Exact. Bravo, Voice of Gold.
Were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Super.
Was boring.
It was boring.
It was bullshit.
It was bullshit. The voice of cheating.
So you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Detectivi, devenim înțelegem că nu este nimic real.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Ok, bine.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Oh. Are you the same narrator we meet on the other loop? You are quick to accept we are been here before. Exact. We have been killing her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well. Hai să merg cu asta, să stai că mai e o variantă. What happened if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. There's something else we haven't tried. Ooh, something else we have never tried. Turn around and leave. Corect. Și aia putem să din prima. Nu știu ce se întâmplă dacă combinam și mergeam. Ăsta mergem.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Yes and no. Acum adică
That's
ești...
a hedge, not a wager.
Îmi place cum...
I haven't met you. You've
What the
clearly
fuck?
met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
What? My spart.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves. But he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it. You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Huh.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. How convenient, everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Bună asta. Again,
What?
exact.
I won't do that. I promise. Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise.
She did.
And you believed him.
That's another option.
And she finds a way out on her own. Ugh, of course she does. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's gotta be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that. A delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Ah,
How
mă
are we
înțeleg.
supposed to decide on anything if you just keep coming up with new rules?
Exact.
Since when is there a wrong way to slay her?
Exact, prost de
You
cale.
continue down the path towards the cabin.
Dar îmi place că
It isn't
mergem
long
la
before you're steps away from your
poveste.
destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Ah,
The
super.
more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Bravo!
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Sigur că...
Sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Theology or me? Or have you just
There's
given up?
obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Ah,
Would
super!
you look at that? We won.
We
Take
won.
it however you will. The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
What
a
the
single
fuck?
narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
Numai cabina
Curtains
care era.
billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only
Nice.
furniture of note is... That's strange.
Așa-i?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Nu știu, noi...
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter. does it?
Does it? Exact. Let's pretend here is mirror in at the end of the hallway, and there's right now we can see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Ah, super.
The way to the basement. Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
What are the odds she waiting from us right behind it? If we are running bullshit factory, it's what
Let
I
me
will
assure
do.
you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is... He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is
Exact.
calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Nu-i adevărat!
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that
Cum
awaits
adică
you.
this is the real?
Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Da, by the
You've
princess.
always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
Bravo, voice of
Feel
God.
like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
Exact.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Hai
Here
de
we go.
mine.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Ah, super.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Not. It's like the place to read our mind just to mess with us.
What you're looking at, Kay? Staring into the void, thinking about what it'd be like to die again. I know
Ah,
exactly how you feel.
no.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and
Shit.
frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long,
Oh,
frozen moment. And then it,
she, the prince.
princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Ah,
Icy
super.
pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying
Oh.
visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Nice.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
Da vocele di capul meu.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm
Razi.
going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Mi-ai rupt piciorul, cum mai pot să mai umblu?
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Exact.
Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Tare. Look, we are even now. I kill you and you kill me. Water under the bridge, right? I never want to hurt you. I don't even know how you got here. I am a victim of this. Explore? Dar tot este explore. Don't possess me against my will. Will make you better than me. Do you need to take my body? Can I just open? That's fine. I actually come here to free you. Ha? Ce se întâmplă dacă aleg? Asta nu se zice explore.
Great. See you in a jiffy.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
De ce au făcut o porno aici?
Her torso
Sau
stretches
aici.
until her face is practically touching yours.
În afară de
Her neck
fața
cracking
ei...
audibly as she twists to
Nu,
look at
deci
you
nu mi-e
from a
frică
fresh
de
angle.
animația asta.
You
Oh.
sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Exact.
Crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this.
Not like
You
this.
don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I And the rest of the world are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Exact.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Super. Get up.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as
Ne-au
the
reparat
princess's
piciorul.
command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
De ce?
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
It's like some sort of growth.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Ah, super.
I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you? Anything to get out of this hellhole. It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
Ce-mi place de vocea asta și vocea de citinghită. Te auzi foarte greu și n-am înțeles nimic de ce ai zis. There's nothing wrong with fixing your mistake. I will remember this, but I also never forget what you have done.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside
Nu vreau să imaginez asta. Foarte mult soul.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Eu nu, iar încerc să ne arunci. Ha? Till is a pest of meat and feathers. Ah, deci până la urmă sunt o pasăre ceară. Am înțeles. Un om ceară.
Please, just let her out. It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Fuck you, narrator! You cannot describe me into submissions. The door is right there.
It really is, isn't it?
Oh, devenit iar naratorul?
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He's saying all of his job. He's
He
gone.
really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Bravo! Huh? I did nothing. He deal with himself.
This is it then. The big moment. I just hope it's a way out.
But as you step outside the bond of the cabin, you feel another violent tear of reading the cuts all the way down to your soul. Da, deci nu mai e narator care să ne povestească. You are once again separate from everything, the head netted, the deep convent in your body from everything that isn't you.
Us again.
Yes.
How interesting.
How interesting.
Actually won, didn't we?
What is happening to me?
But you don't have the chance to answer her before something take her and leave something else and...
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went. Ah, fuck! Ok, bine. 2 secunde, că acum sunt foarte multe variante. Ce? Ce e asta? Skipping? Pot să dau skipping cu cât-l? Oh, lol. No. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. The narrator is gone!
It is. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us.
Bravo, noi!
Good riddance.
Good riddance! Ia să vedem. Astea sunt variantele? I don't know where she went. I don't... Okay, from her, no. I think I'm supposed to look.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
Oh, ok, două voci s-au
Ignore
speriat.
the cowards. You have to look.
You have to look. Îmi place The Voice of Cold. Și asta?
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that.
Awful things.
We just can't win.
Așa e The Voice of Cheat.
Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Păi, ce? Nu a trebuit să fie faină. You approach the mirror. Gaze into a reflection. Says as you reach for they're gone, but the mirror... They are gone. Toate vocile mele. But the mirror remained. It's time from you to see what is in it. It's you! I looked sexy. Dar mă așteptam să fiu... Uite, se văd aripile. Mă așteptam să fie o pasăre aripi. Un om tip aripi. You are alone in this place and empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to cabin. What? What? You are at the cabin. Huh? Approach her?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Vorbește în rime. What are you? What gift the fragile is the end of the world? Identity. Do we know each other? Bine, o să merg asta. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Ah. What happened now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Oh.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
But this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget if only you believe her to be able to. Huh?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
What? Aren't you scared that I will find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? Exact.
Everything, until we meet again.
Huh? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Ok, cred că putem ajunge și la varianta care era o fantomă normală și era prinsă de mâinile astea. Și n-am ajuns la varianta asta, am ajuns la varianta grotesc, pentru că abia așteptam să văd vocile mele interioare cum vor face. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished.
Dry, hollow. I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her, to destroy the world. If I help you, is that what are you going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done.
Huh?
To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Deci ești acum un zeu? Ce să recreezi pământul? You are being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm scared that I will find a way to kill you. I'm not going back. Wait. Okay. No, stai, hai să vedem asta.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Ok, ce se întâmplă dacă aleg varianta care o să stau? Primesc ending-ul. Te rog, lasă-mă să plec de aici. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Dar de ce trebuie să fim neapărat noi doi?
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Ah, my career is going
You'll
wrong.
always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side. Are you ready to return to mine?
What? Mi-a închis jocul! Coi, nu din Asia, că nu-mi plac! Mi-a închis
You
efectiv!
have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh! Oh! De ce dai numai varianta asta? Ok, bine, make me
She
forget.
asks that I tell you to remember her.
To remember her?
You won't.
Ah! And you die. Super. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Na, și acum ce se va întâmpla? Acum trebuie să găsesc...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Te rog să fie vocile mele! Te rog!
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
The end of the war? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason is because she locked killing a princess seems kinda așa? Can someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the end of the war? Do I get some sort of reward? Okay, thanks. Sweet! I have always wanted of monarchy. Da, acum ne-am dat seama de ce explore. Sunt întrebări care le pot pune, dar nu schimbă povestea. Deci cele care nu au explore, eu am crezut că e invers. În momentele în care se schimbă povestea. Deci dacă aleg, oh, ok, thanks for telling me, sau sweet, I have wanted of the monarchy. Silence and turn around and leave. Aș putea să încerc pentru prima dată, mă rog, e prima dată după continuarea la asta, deci e cam ciudat.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I'm definitely nowhere I'm going. Nope. That's the only thing that matter. The only thing that matter is where I'm not going. I'm actually pretty okay with this order. I release the coming of a new dawn beyond our one gonna to work. Quietly continue down the pathway.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
Fuck
Everything's back
you.
on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after.
Turn around again and leave.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care, I'm not going to kill. Good, maybe everyone should die. You are not quiet.
Your silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start working in a different direction again. In no fact, I'm going to just keep trenching through the wilderness until I find a way out of this
There's always
place.
a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I don't care.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods,
Ah,
something
lol.
strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realise that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction,
What the
there is
fuck?
a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
The cabin.
Infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Exact.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. It's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Nice. Chapter 2, The Stranger. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is
It's a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the
I think it's a bit deja vu.
terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Nej, adevărat.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
What's of the contrary?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever. Then yes,
Oh,
I
ai,
suppose
dau
there are
lacrimile.
plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Băi, dau lacrimile.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Ah, dar nu pot. Ele sunt my voice.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Ah. for the Capacitate, just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. I'm going to the cabin. Yep. Okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess.
Oh, that's clever! A little boring, though.
Exact.
It's extremely boring. Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing? No,
Hey.
you can't just do nothing. You have to do something. Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do
Nothing.
forever. Congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Everything's getting...
What the fuck?
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
Bun asta. Cine știe. Iar ne-o trimis. The words around is unwooded. It's a psychical matter replaced by the texture texture nothing. You will find yourself alone, quiet, once again memory return. This is distance rumbling, a sound of many sound, unduling the pause louder, something another, some calm, close. You already know that duels is empty space. Freely prove across the fabric of reality, extremely find your community and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Huh? Resistance finger draw claw across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you. It is useless to us. This doesn't bring more gift. Force pushing against you will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must wave something new. When your finger, there is only so much street in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Chapter 1, the hero of the princess.
You're on a path. You're here.
Da, am mai auzit asta? What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an...
But how can a princess locked away the
Don't
basement?
linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs...
Do you have any of this
Look,
back?
you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Ah, super. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she is in
While
any...
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay.
Da,
Is it?
exact.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Ah, ai dreptate. Can someone else do
Oh,
this?
if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Ah, am înțeles.
I have to say I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said,
I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did. Are you
No.
serious? No, you have to do it.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
Da, de unde știi?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Ah, super. Can you tell me what my price is going to be from...
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. But whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Super.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning, before you go any further.
Ah, dar nu trebuie să mă...
She will lie.
Ah, fuck, am ales altă variantă. No! Vroiam să aleg tot varianta aia, că să mă duc înapoi, să dau de wall și nu știu ce. Da, în fine. Na,
The
mă rog.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air
Am mai
blade is
citit
your
asta.
implement.
Da, am mai citit asta. Take the blade. Hai să dau take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. Cum de nu mai vorbește vocea mea de erou?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of...
Manipulation. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hi!
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Da.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Și
She
ele...
focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Ah, deci nu, I'm still nervous, straightforward. I'm just here to talk. Nah! Okay, yeah, you catch me, I'm here to serve. No way, why would even think about that? Don't play this on. Nah.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Exact. Bine, drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clack.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Te rog.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
Dar mai am vocile mele, nu-mi plăcea
You'll be
vocea.
fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What? Cum adică awkward start from the relationship? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How will I get you out of here? I'm here because you are supposed așa. There's some people out there who think you're going to end the door. What? Saying, what's your name? How long have you been? Do you know why I'm here? To kill you? Tank enough! Gata, am vorbit destul, mă duc să iau cuțitul. Da, what's your name? În primul rând nici măcar nu i-am reținut numele.
She hesitates before answering.
Ah, super.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Am înțeles, ai fițe din aia de
Note the
royal.
lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm here because you're supposed to end of the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Da, de ce nu?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Da, dar până la urmă știu că puterea ta nu e să distrugi lumea, pentru că te-am transformat în fantomă și te-am transformat într-o fantomă puternică și o trebuie să îl posezi pe narator ca să după aceea să crezi tu lumea ta, dar din păcate lumea care s-a sfârșit și te-a înhățat mâinile alea sunt puterile supreme.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflect. What are you going to do if I let you here? I have been told enough. I was hoping you do tell me. No, but I'm sure they have a reason to keep your information secret. No, and I'm not being honest. I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm to trust them. Da.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Dar cine ți-o zis că-ți dă drumul? Te cred, dar... aia nu înseamnă că trebuie să dau drumul. I still have a formulation before I decide to do... Slay the priest. Actually, I have changed my mind. I don't trust you. Examine the chain. I will see what I can do.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Da, relați-mi și că tu zice nu știu
Don't
ce.
jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship. Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Treabă cumva.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Alright.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Each other better while I decide to do keep her locked away. Lol? Vreau să aleg varianta asta, să văd ce se întâmplă dacă aleg varianta asta.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Exact.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Deja m-ai omorât în lumea precedentă, dar avea vocile mele.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Poți să aleg varianta de mijloc? Okay, let's get out of here. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
De ce?
You turn your back to the princess, and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Coaie, dacă zicea că a stat foarte mult închis acolo.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Sticking the plan and lock around. Wait, to not slaying her.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Simplu ca bună ziua.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Simplu.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of...
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. Huh? It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Exact.
She violently rattles the door. You do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece.
Îți tare curioză că o să aibă forma aia de
And
fantomă.
I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
One. All it does is in my guilty coincidence. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You are not really innocent and harmless. You are not even the princess. You are a monster.
I could be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
Da, da.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the tape... Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on?
Exact.
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one
Oh.
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time.
What?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah. The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
Același lucru.
A terrible sense of deja. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe... Shh. What if he hears us?
The voice of paranoid. Yes. What do you hear?
It's a very good question, little voice.
What if he does hear you?
Shit!
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, we could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world.
Let's assume momentarily the truth that really happened while I listen to you.
Those are two very different. Let's say for a moment that this really is. If you're back, we couldn't trust either of you. As far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
We still can't.
All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment.
No comment. But no comment.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Oh, super.
And your solution is to send us
Whoa.
back in. Do you want us to slay the princess? Or do you want the princess to slay us?
No.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, the other doesn't.
Doesn't.
Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing it? What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here.
Trebuie să combin și din alea cu, de exemplu, cum fac asta cu paranoia și după aceea să fug, să plec din...
What do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can. Just be quick about it.
Just begin around her in the end, shut down. Oh my god, what hell am I supposed
Like
to...
I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just
Eu vreau
go
să
in,
mai
do your
vorbesc.
job and...
Tu, one day you're from the last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify say that? She's clearly something far, far more.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Who locked her in the...
People locked her in that basement.
Iar
I
începe cu
told you
people.
what this place is. Look, you can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative.
Manipulate.
Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special.
I can't like being special.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
Exact, bravo, paranoid.
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more... If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the... You see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
That's all.
Right. Now, if you don't mind...
Proceed.
A warning before you go. She will lie. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. At least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Oare ce se întâmplă dacă merg cu aceleași variante de fiecare dată? No, data trecută a fost o oglindă, ce o să fie acum?
The interior of the cabin
What
is plain.
the
The smooth wood
fuck?
of the walls almost
What
featureless.
the
The only furniture
fuck?
of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Anything about the mirror?
Right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there.
What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a
Paranoid!
table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open door
And
leading
the
into the
people.
basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it.
Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Nice, bună asta. Ah, fuck. Fuck, dar erau atâtea întrebări. Why would you lie about there's not beginner mirroring? Because it's right așa, I want to look up hai să mai iau. Ah, hai să mă.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done? Very
Exact.
different.
He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality.
Exact.
Calm down.
Exact,
Maybe
bravo,
the three of you
paranoid.
just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up.
Take the blade, approach the mirror. Hai să mai facem
Walk up
același
to the
lucru.
wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I
Ador.
hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Bravo, paranoid, îmi place de tine. Take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
I don't know.
I don't know. Better than a knife?
Can we have a bomb?
Do we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Exact.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Exact.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stair.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan.
Exact.
Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard this is to throw a
It
knife.
can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless.
If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
It'll be enough.
Bă, dacă zici tu, ce să zic? I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her, Mr. Narrator. Think I can do it. Down the stairs, step off into the void between the stairs. Huh? What? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't need just a plane.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist.
I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
As you emerge, you
Oh,
find yourself
fuck.
between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
Parcă era o
A
cabină
smattering
și
of
un basement.
cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not.
No, I'm
I
not.
can't die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to...
Find you, go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you come. I gonna find you, I gonna cheat you, I gonna frag you. Sună ciudat. Go left, go right, do nothing.
Decide it's best to do nothing.
Exact.
There you are.
What the fuck?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Păi ce avea rost? A, deci... Bun de ținut minte, ea e pe partea stângă, mă duc pe partea de
This is
dată
it,
pe viitor.
isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Cum adică pot să și
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood
Oh.
begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? You sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure. Lung, liver, nerve,
Again,
heart.
your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver, nerves, heart,
What the fuck?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Asta zice la nesfârșit?
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
liver, nerves.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Super.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too
Nu-mi
late.
place cum zice paralel. Heart, liver. What good am I to you alive? Așa? What happened after you killed me last
I
time?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I
Huh?
started to drag your body out with me and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
Prea multe. Slay the princess! Ia să vedem, sunt foarte multe variante. Yeah, like, then why do you treat me on the stairs? Why do you try to be nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Huh?
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable. You told me last time.
Ah,
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
no.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make
O
the
parte
good
de mine
times
zice
so
că arată
much
sexy, o
better.
parte de mine
Why
zice
not
că arată
do
ca
the
un
public good?
ceva ce o vomitat cineva.
When everyone dies eventually, they're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask? No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you.
Promise? Ah, nu. Semne ca o iandare și deși eu sunt îndrăgostit de... Nu mai zic nimica. Being around you in agony, I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
Ha? Care?
I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Câte întrebări mai am de pus?
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Nu cred. Nu.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is... And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't... What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together, hand in hand. I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
Nicer to me?
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the
Ah,
lingering
serios?
threat.
Am crezut că...
But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
If you won't work... Turn off this whole organ shutting down.
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Ah?
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Da, dar se tot întâmplă ceva. And...
We're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
No! Heart, lungs.
Liver, nerv.
Until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Oh no. Did you shoot him?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, All I need to do is break your concentrate.
Heart, lungs, liver. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck.
Hai, mă, că arată
It
chiar
feels
bine.
like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine.
Heart,
Your
liver.
back, lungs, liver.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just
Blind.
and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Ce zici de how about I kill you?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably. And you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
I'm gonna give you the stare unless I'm leaving with you. Ok, bine, și acum am variante. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. Yeah, so... Do you toss the blade? Toss the blade and with your nightmare. Let's get out of here. Together. Fine, you win. I will let you leave. Run. Slay the princess!
Is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again. Change your course.
This path is already worn by the travel, and he's been seen by one of my many eyes who cannot walk. Wait, what? Deci nu mai am voie să aleg asta. Run!
Turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
Ah, super.
You're always going to be a coward.
Și ce dacă?
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You
Oh,
don't get the
plunge.
chance to see what lies beneath
Oops.
before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with
What?
every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
What?
No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone.
What? Am pus să click dreapta. Alone saw the așa room is said weeping. It lived from 80 years and then it's gone and it's there
Let
again.
me out.
A reprieve, a good life, love, children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
What the fuck?
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is.
What the fuck?
Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Exact.
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
Exact. But she doesn't respond.
Oops. I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on! Yay! Chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 13, chapter secret. The moment of the clarity.
We're on a path in the... Shit.
Shit.
What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Exact. Zi-te rog că mai am o voce.
There was a princess, I think.
Voice of the broken.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
What?
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Oh, no, naratorul își dă seama.
Yes. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way
The
this
voice of
works
the
out for us. If you think about it,
opportunities.
she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we're
Voice of
supposed
the
to keep her
storm.
trapped there forever.
Așa, we are supposed to keep her trapped there forever.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
A voice of
How
the
many times
cold.
do I have to tell you to snuff out your...
No, voice of the cold.
We can't be unfeeling.
Voice
There's so
of
much
the
fear
haunted.
everywhere.
Oh, nu, să nu zici că a luat un achievement care dă toate vocile.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free. Can
Smited.
we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel
Câte
would
voci
be
am.
more pure than any other love.
Oh.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Exact.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Ai, era
Of
wrong.
course we're wrong. She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it? Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Remember begin the twist before. Bine, cam atât o să fie. O să salvez. Aoleu, câte... Ale autosave. Am înțeles. Ce asta? Quick save? Ah, quick save, autosave. Ok, să vedem. O grămadă de path-uri din astea. Am o grămadă de voids. Dar îmi place foarte mult și cred că o să-l mai joc de seară. Dar cam atât o să fie ca să pot să mă apuc și eu să mă schimb. Să mă apuc să mă tot pe jos, să spăl pe jos. Să mă pregătesc să mă duc să iau... să cumpăr o pâine. Și să văd cât e ceasul, la cât să fie filmul. O secundă. Cineplexul. Care s-o bugui Cineplexul. Da, s-o bugui, nu știu de ce nu ne arăta. La 5 și 20, apoi am destul timp. Am destul timp să mă duc să mănânc înainte să mă duc la film. Dar trebuie să verific să văd dacă cumva merge biletul sau nu merge biletul. Că altfel nu prea are rost să mă duc. No, cam atât o să fie. Sper că v-a plăcut. Asta se numește Slay the Princess. Pe ce variante o să ne ducem sau așa? Aș vrea să mă duc și pe varianta de dragoste, de nu știu ce. Dar mai vedem noi. Ce variante multiple sunt. Aveți de grijă. Întotdeauna omorâți prințesa. Și ne ascultați bine! Nu te bine! Nu te bine! Oh, nu, eu also the voice of the reasoning, use the voice of the loving, use the voice of the scaring. Prea multe voci? N-am timp? Asta este. Pa!